If you haven't used these hot pot liners before, here's how they work. Basically, they come in a set. You get 6 liners. I've always thought it'd be nice if you got like 20 or something, but you get 6. Some people will reuse them. Others of us don't do that. There's a little debate about that, so that's kind of up to you. And it's pretty much like a plastic bag. It's just a little more crinkly. I guess that's the heat resistant part. There's also some debate out there, if you read about it, about if it's good to cook in plastic or not. Some people say don't do it. Other people say it's inert. So again, up to you. It is PBA free, but you know, it's also plastic. So there's some debate about that. Anyway, you get the liner out and you've got to put it over your pot. This is a big 8-quart cooker. It fits pretty tight. And you'll see there's kind of like some air trapped in there. When you pour your water or your ingredients or your stock or whatever you're putting in there, it will, just because the weight of the water, ultimately drive all that air out of there. So don't worry about the air. As you fill it up with water or stock or whatever you're using, it'll just kind of drive that air out of there. As for the lid, once you have all the ingredients in there, yes, it makes a good seal. I think actually it makes a better seal with the liner on than without the liner, just because it's a little bit tighter. Sometimes we'll kind of pull it out a little bit just to kind of get it out of the edges, but that's it. After you've cooked for hours, you know, pull your lid off and you just treat it like a regular slow cooker. Ladle out of there, whatever. Another plus is that if you are using a ladle, you're unlikely to scratch the bottom of your slow cooker because your ladle is going to be bumping up against the plastic, so it's kind of a plus. Then when you're done, if you've got leftovers, you can pour them out of here into whatever storage vessel you're using, a 1-gallon bag or a pot or whatever. But it's just kind of like you'd expect. It's just a big old bag, and the cleanup looks just like that. You pull it out, and when you're done, you're done. Your pot is in pristine condition, unless you got a rip. Once in a while, if you scrape too hard, you will get a rip in the bottom and you'll have a little bit of cleanup, but it's really not a big deal. Definitely not compared to cleaning up after a big old slow cooker recipe. All right, so those are the slow cooker liners. Again, some people swear by them, some people refuse to use them. They're kind of debated out there, but at least you know what you're getting into.